game time here in St. Louis. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. They love their baseball here in St. Louis, as a good crowd is expected to fill Busch Stadium this evening. MLB The Show is here to bring you exclusive coverage of Major League Baseball. Coming up, the pivotal Game 4 of the World Series comes your way, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, happy to have you along for what looks like an entertaining matchup. I'm joined, as always, in the booth by my colleagues Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. And Dave, we'll begin with you. What looks most interesting about this matchup?
Well, Matt, right off the bat, the thing that leaps out at me is our pitching matchup. We've got two of the best in the business, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the upper hand.
All right, Dave, thanks. Eric, we'll get to you in just a bit, but first, here's the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, brought to us, as always, by the good folks at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Brett Gardner will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
That's what speed does. This is nothing more than an easy ground out if it's hit by one of the Molinas, but this guy can get down the line as fast as anybody, and he's got himself a leadoff single for his hustle.
Curtis Granderson will step in now. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Gardner at first, now the pitch. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Swung on and fouled straight back. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Now State Farm will give us another look at this one in show motion. Look how far out in front of this he was. I mean, you see the swing, and then you see the ball. Just a great job of pulling the string there.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Fouled straight back. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Well, and no surprise. We talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Alex Rodriguez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And he's been stuck on first over there, but he may decide with 2 outs that he can't wait any longer.
Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for Tony La Russa's Cardinals looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Nick Punto will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
And he takes a called strike 2.
And when a guy like this lets 2 go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now with one gone, now we give you a look at the dimensions here at New Busch Stadium right there at the bottom of your screen. 336 down the line in left, a tough 390 out to the alleys in left and right center, and even 400 to straightaway center field, and then 335 down the line in right. Matt Holliday is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And we should see a good bit of that slider here tonight, so that's going to be a pitch he'll need to start locating.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And you've got to be braver than a bullfighter to challenge this guy with a fastball, but he fires it right by him for the strikeout.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Derek Jeter will lead things off here for the Yankees, to be followed on deck by Robinson Cano. And his first pitch here is a curveball that's belted into right field for a leadoff single.
Right out of the windup and right into the stretch on the first pitch of the second. I guarantee you that's not what he had in mind when he was throwing his warm-up pitches.
First pitch to him. Robinson Cano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Yeah, you got to get on top of that pitch or else it'll take off like that one did.
Fouled back. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And now with Jeter on first, this could be a good time to send him in motion.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again.
That's a foul.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Jorge Posada will be the batter. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Runners going. In time at second, and Jeter's caught stealing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Lance Berkman will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Lays off 1-0. In there, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a swing by Berkman here as this is sent on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. Now the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Ryan Theriot digs in at the plate. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Nick Swisher is ready to go here as we begin the third. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And you get the sense that both of these teams are just sort of feeling out the opposition here the first time through.
And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. Jonathan Sanchez will get his first shot at it here. Oh, now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. In there, a base hit. And now that one will hop over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, he gives this one a pretty good ride, but you'll see that high bounce takes it over the wall for a ground rule double.
Brett Gardner will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Holiday will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
And we'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Curtis Granderson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And he was able to punch him out the first time, and he certainly could use another right here.
He waits, now the pitch. And there's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, when you've got that potential first run of the ball game out there at second, you've got to be more disciplined than that.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And Berkman will put this one away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Colby Rasmus will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And he takes ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number one.
Well, it's only been 2 1/3 innings, but this has been a dominating pitching performance so far. Already 3 strikeouts for him, and he's still yet to allow a hit.
Yadier Molina is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fouled straight back. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing a little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Adam Wainwright will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And this ball will be chopped foul. In there, strike 2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Leadoff man on here in the Yankees half of the 4th. They've been shut down to this point. Let's see if this changes things.
Tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Dallas Hodges. It's strike 1. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Swing shot back up the middle. And A-Rod has a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back hits here have them in position to get on the scoreboard for the first time in this game. They do have 5 hits in the ball game now, but the key hit has eluded them so far.
So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Robinson Cano will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw on by Punto in time, 1 away.
Well, when you got a guy like this at the plate, he's swinging away. He's not giving himself up to move the guy to third, so I think the grounder to the right side is unintended, but they'll take it anyway.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and here's the switch-hitting catcher Jorge Posada. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
And these guys are already down 2, but the infield's back here, so they'll concede a run for an out.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a curveball here as he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Rasmus is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And credit him with a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 3-0 game. Nick Swisher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Line to the right side, but foul. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Holiday is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Nick Punto will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Fouled back. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, not the kind of start he was looking for at the plate tonight. 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts.
So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ, Matt Holliday. And here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
Well, they just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone. Albert Pujols will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And I'll tell you, there is no better time possible to face a guy like this than with the bases empty and 2 away.
Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And gone! A home run!
expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Lance Berkman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Too low, 1-0.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Line to left. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But Albert Pujols comes through for the Cards again on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Cardinals 1. Jonathan Sanchez will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
And remember, even though this is the pitcher at the plate, he doubled earlier tonight.
And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And this is where that old line for pitchers really applies. Swing hard in case you hit it. He looked pretty good there, picking up the base hit.
Brett Gardner will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Set now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And I think he turned to the home plate umpire and said, "Really?"
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. Curtis Granderson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Terrio.
And you're really going to have to turn one to get this guy in a double play, and he winds up beating out the back end, so he's safe on the fielder's choice.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. First pitch on the way. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Rasmus is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
He'll get an RBI in this ball, but this almost was much more than that, as it took a great running catch to take away extra bases.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a move over to first. Has to dive, but he's back. He's running towards second. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. David Freese will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's where that old phrase, "a walk is as good as a hit," really applies. Just get on somehow.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
And even though he got his fastball in the zone on 2-0, that's a good take. You won't do much with it when it's located there.
Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ryan Theriot is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Matt, when you establish an off-speed pitch first, now you can go anywhere.
Fouled back. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swinging a ground ball to short. Jeter's got it. Throw to first is going to get Theriot for out number 2. Colby Rasmus will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Foul ball.
One and one. This is at least close to the inside corner, but it's ruled a ball. 2-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. The pitch. In the air to left. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Derek Jeter will try to get things going in the next half inning. There you see Derek Jeter now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Oh, and he gets the fastball on the first pitch and shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
This ball's absolutely drilled that time. You can see here in the bottom corner of your screen, that ball leaves his bat at 98 miles an hour. And that is a hard-hit ball.
And with a lefty waiting, they'll turn to their own southpaw, Trevor Miller. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Robinson Cano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Cano awaiting the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Holiday comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. On the ground for Theriot. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Yadier Molina will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And this is fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone.
Nice pitch there as you get a look at his line. 5 1/3 innings pitch and just 1 hit and 1 run. He's certainly put his team in good position to win this game.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
And these guys really just haven't had too many favorable counts so far. Seems like they're always behind.
And he'll head right back to the dugout here as the pinch hitter is set down on 3 pitches, and there are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
Nick Punto is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And if he can get through this guy, that would be back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings.
Lined up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Matt Holliday will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nick Swisher will start things out when we come back, but they lead it 4-1. Miguel Batista is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Nick Swisher is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swisher waiting. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jonathan Sanchez will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. First pitch coming. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on his base coaches, and he's able to make it all the way around safely.
Brett Gardner will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
So now you just need a fly ball here to turn that 1-out triple into a run.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And see you later. That one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
Curtis Granderson will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. This is on the ground, foul past third. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Up with it is Terrio. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Albert Pujols will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And Mariano Rivera is up and getting loose now in the Yankee bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled back. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
And to have a performance like this in the World Series, I mean, what else could you ask for? This is the definition of clutch.
Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. And beyond the range of Jeter at short, a base hit.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
David Freese is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
And not only is he yet to issue a walk in the ball game, it seems like he's hardly ever had any 3-ball counts.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Well, he got the ground ball he needed, but this one had eyes, and his first and second now was still only 1 out.
Ryan Terrio will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
And he has consistently hit that spot so far, unlike his counterpart who could not seem to locate his pitches.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Grounded, foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. High throw, and it's over his head. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he had a shot at him that time, but he was a little rushed, and the offline throw allowed the run to score.
Colby Rasmus will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off there, 1-0.
Now, it can't be understated how important those 2 runners are out at second and third. This is a big at-bat.
Swing and a hard-hit ball towards the hole. A run is in, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Right off the crack of the bat, they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And that's going to be off for the lefty Jonathan Sanchez. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Rafael Soriano. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
This looked to be a promising beginning for him on the mound as he was able to get ahead of the first batter he faced, but then a little slip up there as this pitch gets driven for a base hit and an RBI.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Yeah, a high chopper here to short, and he knows he's going to have to hurry, so this is a good catch and release to get a very speedy runner at first.
Nick Punto will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And now a base hit here can make this a truly big inning.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And even though it's just the 7th, the game could very well hang in the balance right here.
And again he'll lay off the pitch below the knees. Ball 3.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Boy, he's really digging himself in the hole right here. The last thing you want to do is put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him swing the bat.
Swung on and fouled straight back. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, it is all or nothing time on the mound right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Joel Peralta will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Alex Rodriguez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And a ball 1-0.
And he'll have 2 righties followed by a lefty here to greet him in this half inning.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Berkman is there, 1 away. One gone, and Derek Jeter will step in. A base hit in his last time. Right there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a bullet back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, somebody sure lit a fire under this guy. That's his 4th hit of the ball game, and these have not been infield grounders. That was a line shot there.
Robinson Cano will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Rasmus now for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps Posada. First pitch coming. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
Get ready. Albert Pujols will start things out after the break. And there indeed is Albert Pujols. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And no easy task here to start the 8th. He'll have to go right through the heart of the order.
Fouled back. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, and when you're trailing in the 8th inning, I think you need to let that one hit you.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Lance Berkman will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Good live fastball there from Soriano at strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
David Freese will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And he is certainly justifying the manager's faith to leave him in there in the 8th. He's really shutting them down so far.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the strikeout pitch, that slider tailing down and away. That's tough to lay off when you're down 0-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 6-4. The catcher Jorge Posada will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And that'll serve a useful purpose if you can go after the outside corner low and away now.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Nick Swisher will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Berkman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but just one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Berkman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead this one 6-4. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. On to first, and Soriano gets a quick ground out to open up the 9th. Colby Rasmus will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. It'll be a Jonathan Sanchez victory should his mates go ahead and finish this ball game out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Teixeira is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Yadier Molina will stand in as their last chance now. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And I bet under his breath he's saying, that's the first time all night you've called that a strike.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Even though he's worked 2 1/3 innings already, he's in line for the save if he can wrap this one up.
Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And this storied baseball legacy can add 1 more chapter. The Yankees are again champions of the world.
And you can bet they'd have liked to have done this at home in front of their home fans, but nonetheless, this is a moment you dream about from a very early age.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say heroes are made, not born, and here's a prime example. He was on the big stage tonight and was the difference maker in this series victory.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and Eric Karros, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 6-4. A full recap of the night's action is next. Now for all of us at the show, good night, everybody.